San Diego multifamily June 2023 market update. So the biggest news since our last update really wasn't a whole lot of market movement for prices, rates, yet it was the newest Tenant Protection Act that was amended and passed here in San Diego on June 24th, 2023. So if you're not informed on this, understand this impacts all owners of properties with 2 units or more. So if you have a detached home with an ADU, you are included in this. If you have a duplex, triplex, or multiple units on a property, this impacts you. So if you need any information on that, know we've got plenty of resources for you. But shifting to the overall economic front here in San Diego, the overall economy here continues to outpace the national market. In fact, year over year, San Diego took on additional 59,900 positions, which is good for a year-over-year growth of 4.1% compared to the national average, which was 3.4%. So still have a very strong economy here locally in San Diego compared to the nation. And so far as rental rates go, with owning investment property, growth was up 6.3% in rental rates. So year over year from June to June, we saw rent rates increase 6.3%, which is amazing because we did have a small lull over the past 12 months with rental rates. With that being said, of the 32 markets that are being tracked by Yardi Matrix, 9 of them saw double-digit increases and 0 saw negative reporting. So all 32 markets experienced a gain year over year from June 2022 to June 2023. The thing I wanted to share with you is just a quick comparison of what the nation is doing versus San Diego. So as you can see here, the rent growth trailing 3 months, so it's 3-month average. San Diego is going to be in the lighter blue here. So as you'll see, since July 21, the San Diego market has really outpaced the national market to its entirety, with exception of in the winter of last year, looking around November, December time period, we did see the market slip a little bit and soften below the national average until we hit about April. So it was a little bit softer, I'd say about October to February. But with that being said, the graph is just showing that we're back above the national average. And then secondly, the San Diego rent growth by asset class, right? So this is comparing the renter by necessity, right? That's your standard, I need a place to live for my standard of living, versus lifestyle, meaning someone who's renting it or enjoying it as a second home, vacation home, not as their primary property or residence. So as you'll see, naturally the lifestyle was really heavy in the COVID years, and the necessity by renter is outpacing it for the majority since January of 2020 to 22 rather, till now. So overall, I think the biggest takeaways are that the multifamily market remains strong. I'd say the biggest notes from that standpoint is that active listings or inventory is down 34%. So last June, we had a total of 224 active 2 to 4 unit properties on the market, whereas this June, we had a total of 148. Now, correlating with that, closed sales are actually down 45%. So last year, this time, we closed over, I believe, 88 properties, whereas this month, June rather, we closed 48 properties. So really, inventory is down. The number of sales is down. A lot of that just has to do with the amount of available active properties for purchase. From a comparison standpoint, the duplex market far outpaced triplex and quadplexes. We're seeing duplexes are typically trading 3 to 4 times faster as far as the number of duplexes that are being purchased. And overall, there's less supply for them, and there's 62.5% of the sales recorded last month in June were for duplexes. Overall takeaway is that market remains strong. From a price standpoint, the biggest thing we're focusing on for the rest of the year is what the Fed will do with their rate agenda for next week at the July 25th meeting and the months afterwards, as naturally that will have the biggest impact on whether or not prices begin to soften heading into the new year. Stay tuned for July as we'll continue to track things and see when we might see a shift in our latest trends, which would be expected given where we're at in the marketplace with all-time highs and a higher likelihood of increased borrowing rates.